The question is that the motion be agreed to. I call Rino Tirikatene.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker. I too am very pleased to speak in support of this bill at its third reading, the Tasman District Council Waimea Water Augmentation Scheme. And sir, this bill is some 20 years in the making. There's been a lot of work that has gone on, and I do want to acknowledge the Honourable Dr Nick Smith for shepherding this bill through the House and for paying those the acknowledgements to all those that have been involved. So we're at the last sort of phase within this parliamentary process, and of course, sir, this is critical that we pass this bill because there are a lot of contractual and ongoing commitments that need to be met for it to actually get built, and that's what we want to see. We want to actually see this project come to fruition and to be able to service the Waimea district. And so, sir, I don't intend to take long with my contribution today. I merely want to acknowledge the Tasman District Council under the leadership of Mayor Richard Kempthorne and all of his team who've been involved working very hard with the local communities and with all the affected groups, and I must also say with all of the relevant iwi as well, sir, to ensure that we can stand today in this House and speak strongly in support of it. And I want to just speak to one particular point which came through the committee stages, which was raised by the Select Committee, and that was around the iwi of Te Tauihu, the 8 tribes of the top of the south, just ensuring that they were supportive of the additional recognition of their rights of first refusal, which would arise on a possible future decommissioning of the site. And sir, I can speak in this House today and say that the bill does have the support, and I acknowledge all of the iwi concerned, but in particular the one iwi who actually is part of the scheme, which is Ngāti Koata, who are committing some of their tribal lands to the actual infrastructure project. And so I'm pleased that those issues were addressed with all of the iwi concerned, but in particular with Ngāti Koata, who will have ongoing relationships with Tasman District Council, and that will be continuing from now and well into the future. But sir, returning to what this bill is about, it is about water infrastructure. It is about storing that water and making sure that when it's needed in those dry summer months, that there is water available to service the rural lands and to service the urban communities as well. And I want to acknowledge the government, and our support partners, our government, which has provided, continued the commitment of funding through Crown irrigations to ensure that this, financial facility is available to the project. Likewise, through the Environment Fund as well, that's also committed to the project. So this is really a collective effort from the people of New Zealand through the government in terms of their contributions, and I know that we are entrusting, and this project is actually in the hands of the local, being led by the Tasman District Council with the local community, and it's entrusted to them to actually bring the whole project to fruition. And I certainly look forward to the day when the dam is operational, and I'm sure that will be a day which many in that community who will benefit from the water infrastructure will be looking forward to as well. And so with that, sir, I commend this bill to the House. Kia ora tātou.
I call the Honourable Jackie Dean.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It is with great pleasure